Welcome back to our BS Coins world. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. The 1972 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar coins and their remarkable value in the market. You may be surprised to learn that some of these coins can be worth an astonishing $1.8 million. Let's explore why these coins hold such significant value and how you can identify them. First, a little background on the Kennedy half-dollar itself. The coin was first minted in 1964 following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed to commemorate his legacy and has since become a beloved piece of American numismatic history. The 1972 D Mint Mark version was produced at the Denver Mint, and while it may seem ordinary at first glance, certain factors make it exceptionally valuable. What sets the 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar apart from its counterparts? One of the key reasons is the presence of rare varieties and errors that can drastically increase a coin's value. For instance, certain coins from this year were struck with specific minting errors, such as double die obverse, where the design appears to be doubled. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch thousands, or even millions, in auctions.so. How do you identify if your 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar is one of the valuable ones? Ensure you have the correct date and mint mark. Look for the D on the reverse side, just above the E in half-dollar. The grade of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins in uncirculated or gem condition can command much higher prices than those showing wear and tear. Use a magnifying glass to closely inspect the details. Search for doubling on the obverse, any unusual markings or off-center strikes. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it professionally graded. A reputable grading service can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, significantly impacting its market value. Now, let's talk about the market value. In recent years, high-grade examples of the 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar with errors have been sold at auction for as much as $1.8 million. Prices fluctuate based on collector demand, rarity, and the coin's condition. Keep an eye on auctions and sales to get a sense of current market trends. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar, there are several avenues to consider. Coin shows and auctions are great places to connect with other collectors and find potential buyers. Online marketplaces and numismatic forums also provide platforms for trading coins. Always ensure that you're dealing with reputable dealers to avoid scams. In conclusion, the 1972 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar coins hold immense potential value, especially for collectors on the lookout for rare varieties and errors. With proper knowledge and a keen eye, you could discover a coin worth a fortune in your collection or pocket change. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on coin collecting, and leave a comment if you have any questions or want to share your experiences with Kennedy half-dollars. We're diving into a coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike. The 1971 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar. This coin holds significant value in the market, with some examples fetching incredible prices, up to $2 million. We'll discuss what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and tips on finding and potentially selling one of these valuable pieces. So, let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his assassination in 1963. The design features a profile of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. The coin quickly became popular and production continued in various mints across the United States. The 1971 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar was produced at the Denver Mint. Its release marked a transition in the coin's composition, moving from 90% silver to a clad version, which is primarily copper and nickel. While the 1971 D might seem less significant at first glance, there are certain variants and errors that dramatically increase its value. What makes the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar so sought after by collectors? It primarily comes down to a few rare variants and errors that have surfaced over the years. The most notable is the 1971 D half-dollar with a double die obverse, which exhibits a noticeable doubling of the inscriptions and features on the front of the coin. This error occurs during the minting process and can significantly enhance the coin's value. Another variant worth mentioning is the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar that has been graded as MS 65 or higher by professional grading services. Coins in pristine condition with minimal wear and blemishes tend to command premium prices at auctions and among collectors. In the current market, a standard 1971 D Kennedy $half might only be worth its face value, around 50 cents. However, when it comes to the rare double die variant, prices can soar into the hundreds of thousands, with the most coveted examples reaching upwards of $2 million, depending on their condition and grade. Recent auction results show that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rarities, especially those that have been certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The rarity and demand for such coins create a lucrative market for those fortunate enough to own them. So, how can you identify a valuable 1971 D Kennedy $half? First, examine the mint mark, which is located on the obverse below Kennedy's neck. If it's a D, you're on the right track. Next, inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling. Look at the inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust for any distortion or doubling that may indicate a double die error. Additionally, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Grading services evaluate the coin's condition and assign a grade that reflects its quality, which can significantly impact its market value. Familiarize yourself with recent auction prices and listings to understand the current market trends. Get your coin graded by a reputable grading service. A certified coin typically sells for much more than an ungraded one. When selling, consider auction houses, coin shows, or reputable dealers who specialize in rare coins. They can help you find the right buyers for your valuable piece. Join coin collecting forums and groups where you can connect with other collectors and share insights about valuable coins. The 1971 D Mint Mark Kennedy $half is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of history and a potential treasure for collectors. With some variants reaching extraordinary values, understanding what to look for can turn a simple coin collection into a goldmine. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into rare coins and their value. And as always, keep searching through your pocket change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. Welcome back to our BS Coins World, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their surprising value. Today, we're exploring a coin that could be sitting in your collection, a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth a staggering $1 million in the market. Yes, we're talking about the 1980 D Mint Mark Kennedy $half. So if you're a collector, an investor, or just someone interested in valuable finds, stay tuned because you don't want to miss out on the details of this rare coin. The Kennedy $half was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his assassination. Since then, it has become one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. But while many Kennedy $half are common, certain years and mint marks stand out, and the 1980 D is one of them. Minted in Denver, this $half may not immediately appear unique, but certain factors make it highly valuable. Now, let's talk about what sets the 1980 D Kennedy $half apart from the rest. First, it's essential to understand that not every 1980 D $half is worth $1 million. The ones that reach this price point have unique qualities that make them stand out. Key among these is the coin's condition. Collectors and investors are willing to pay premium prices for coins in pristine condition, which in coin grading terms is known as MS67 or even higher. If you find a 1980 D $half in top condition with minimal marks and scratches, you're looking at a coin that could command a much higher value than one that's heavily circulated or damaged. In addition to condition, errors and varieties play a massive role in determining the value of a 1980 D $half. Some coins may exhibit striking errors, such as doubling, misalignments, or planchet flaws. These errors are fascinating to collectors because they add a unique element to each coin. For instance, if you come across a 1980 D Kennedy $half with a double die, where some of the lettering or images appear doubled, this error could significantly boost the coin's value. Another factor to consider is the silver content. Even though the 1980 Kennedy $half isn't made from silver, Kennedy $half from 1964 were the last regular issues with 90% silver. But some special coins struck later were issued in silver-clad varieties. While the 1980 D $half is made of copper and nickel, it's always important to double-check if you have a special release, proof coin, or error variety. Even without silver, Collectors prize this coin due to its rarity and unique features. The demand for the 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar has grown significantly over the years, largely due to its limited availability in higher grades. Unlike earlier years, by 1980, the U.S. Mint had stopped issuing Kennedy half dollars for circulation in significant numbers. This means that high-quality specimens are rarer, especially in MS-67 or MS-68 grades. Coin collectors and investors are highly aware of this, which drives up the price, as they seek coins that represent a rare find from a relatively low mintage year. Now, if you're wondering where to look for a 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar worth $1 million, the answer lies in auctions and top-tier coin dealers. These rare and high-quality coins usually appear in auctions where serious collectors and investors place competitive bids. Some auction houses specialize in high-value coins and will conduct an extensive grading and authentication process to ensure the coin's value and rarity. A coin that reaches the $1 million mark will typically have been authenticated by grading companies like PCGS or NGC and will display a grade of MS-67 or above with any unique error or variety designation clearly marked. For those who may already have a 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar in their collection, you may want to consider having it graded by a professional if it appears to be in pristine condition. Professional grading can make a significant difference in determining your coin's worth, as buyers are much more likely to pay top dollar for a coin with an official grade. In conclusion, the 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar may seem like just another half dollar coin, but its rarity, condition, and potential for unique errors make it a highly sought-after item among collectors. Coins in pristine condition with unique features can fetch extraordinary prices, and if you happen to have one of these gems in your collection, you could be looking at a small fortune. Keep an eye on your coins, and if you think you have a high-grade example, consider having it graded to unlock its full potential. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the incredible value of the 1980 D. Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar. We're diving into an exciting piece of American history, the 1998 P. Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar. This coin has taken the collector's world by storm with its staggering value, estimated at up to $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single coin minted in 1998 with the potential to bring in over $1 million. So what makes this coin so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one in your possession? Let's dig in first. Let's cover a little background on the Kennedy half dollar series. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was created as a way to honor Kennedy's legacy and quickly became a popular piece with collectors and the general public alike. Over the years, the Kennedy half dollar has been minted with different designs and compositions, adding layers of intrigue and value for collectors. The 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar is one of the rarest and most coveted in this series, and that's what brings us here today. The first factor in this coin's incredible value is, of course, its rarity. Not all 1998 Kennedy half dollars are worth a fortune. Only a select few have unique qualities that make them worth the big bucks. So if you have a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar, it's important to take a close look to see if it meets the criteria collectors are looking for. Let's break down what those criteria are and why they matter. One key feature that makes some 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars so valuable is their mint condition. Coins that have been preserved without any signs of wear or damage are considered uncirculated and are the most desirable to collectors. For a coin to be worth close to $1.1 million, it needs to be in flawless, uncirculated condition. Coins with even minor scratches or signs of wear won't command nearly as much on the market. To determine the condition of your coin, you may want to consult a professional grader, as their expertise can make all the difference in assessing your coin's true value. Another important factor to consider is the coin's strike quality. The 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar can sometimes display a very strong and detailed strike, with crisp and clear lettering and features on both the obverse and reverse sides. This high-quality strike is rare and highly valued among collectors, as it highlights the beauty and craftsmanship of the coin. When examining your coin, look for clear, sharp details in Kennedy's portrait on the front and the eagle on the back. A well-defined strike can significantly increase the coin's value, pushing it closer to that $1.1 million mark. Now let's talk about the finish. Some 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars are distinguished by their stunning proof-like finish. A proof-like finish means the coin has a mirror-like surface, even though it was not minted as a proof coin. This finish gives the coin a high level of visual appeal, making it stand out among other coins from the same year. If you find a 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar with a proof-like finish in mint condition, you may be holding on to a true collector's gem. It's also important to note that coins with interesting errors or unique variations can often carry added value. With the 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar, some coins have been discovered with rare errors such as die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. These errors make the coin even rarer, as only a limited number of coins are produced with such imperfections. Error coins are particularly attractive to collectors because they are one-of-a-kind and tell a unique story from the minting process. So, if you happen to spot any unusual characteristics on your coin, make sure to investigate further, as it could greatly increase its worth. Now, let's discuss where you can find one of these valuable coins. While finding a 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar in circulation is extremely rare, you may be able to locate one at a coin shop, auction, or online marketplace. However, due to its high value, it's crucial to ensure the authenticity of any coin you purchase or plan to sell. Many reputable dealers offer authentication services, and having a coin professionally graded and certified can help maximize its resale value. Speaking of grading, if you believe you have a 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar in exceptional condition, you'll want to consider sending it to a professional grading service. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can authenticate and grade your coin, assigning it a rating on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70. The higher the rating, the more valuable the coin, with an uncirculated or mint state coin typically needing a grade of MS 67 or higher to reach the upper value range. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, specifically focusing on the 1990 P. Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about what could be hiding in your pocket change, this coin is definitely one you'll want to know about. Some of these rare 1990 Kennedy half-dollars are currently valued at an astounding $1.2 million. That's right, one coin could potentially change your life. So let's jump right in and uncover why this particular half-dollar is so valuable and what you should look out for. First, let's talk a little about the history of the Kennedy half-dollar. This coin was first minted in 1964, following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The design was intended as a tribute, and it quickly became one of the most popular coins in American history. Over the years, the Kennedy half-dollar has been produced with various changes in design, composition, and mint marks, which can affect its value today. But the 1990 version with the P mint mark stands out for some unique reasons. Now, what makes the 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar worth so much? Well, the answer lies in rarity and errors. In coin collecting, rarity is key. The rarer the coin, the higher its value. The 1990 Kennedy half-dollar wasn't widely collected when it was minted, which makes finding one in excellent condition today quite a challenge. And some of these coins are extremely rare because of mint errors, which we'll talk about shortly. Combined, these factors can make a single 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Mint errors are another big reason why this coin has become so valuable. When a coin is minted, there's always a chance for small mistakes to happen. Sometimes these errors can be barely noticeable, but other times they're significant enough to drastically increase the coin's worth. For the 1990 Kennedy half-dollar, some coins were minted with striking errors, off-center designs, or unusual details that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Error coins are especially sought after, as they're considered one-of-a-kind and are often the most prized items in a collector's portfolio. Now let's discuss the specific traits that add value to a 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar. First, check for the overall condition. The coin's grade is crucial. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Coins with minimal wear and strong detail in the design, especially in areas like Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers, are typically rated more highly by grading services like PCGS or NGC. A 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar in mint state with little to no wear can fetch a premium price. Another essential aspect to examine is the mint mark. The 1990 Kennedy half-dollars were produced with a P mint mark indicating they were minted in Philadelphia. Mint marks can sometimes vary or be misprinted, which makes certain coins more desirable. So, if you come across a 1990 Kennedy half-dollar, look closely at the P mark. Any variations or abnormalities in the mint mark can mean a substantial increase in value. Now, let's talk numbers. In today's market, a standard 1990 Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition isn't worth much above its face value of 50 cents. But when you have one in mint condition or an error coin, the value can skyrocket. Coins that have been graded as mint state 65 or higher are already worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. But the real jackpot is finding an error coin or one in pristine condition. Those rare examples have sold at auction for as much as $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.2 million for a single Kennedy half dollar. So, if you're lucky enough to have a 1990p Kennedy half dollar, or if you stumble upon one at a garage sale or flea market, be sure to check it carefully. Inspect its condition, look at the mint mark, and if possible, have it professionally graded. The investment in a professional grading service can make a huge difference in the final sale price of your coin. And remember, a coin with historical significance, rarity, or a unique error will always hold a special place in a collector's heart and wallet. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review what you should remember. First, the 1990p Kennedy half dollar is special due to its rarity, errors, and potential mint condition, making it worth up to $1.2 million in certain cases. Second, always check the coin's condition and the P mint mark for any unique features or abnormalities. Finally, consider getting the coin professionally graded if you think you have a valuable one. It's a small investment that could pay off in a big way. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the BS Coins World for more insights into valuable coins and collectibles. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins that could be hidden in your collection or possibly even in your pocket change. The 1997 D Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar. This coin has gained attention for its potential high value, with some examples reportedly worth as much as $1.3 million in the collector's market. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare finds that can bring in serious money, this is one coin you'll definitely want to know more about. So let's dig into the details of the 1997 D Kennedy half dollar and see what makes it so valuable. The 1997 Kennedy half dollar features the iconic portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. This design is especially significant as it commemorates one of America's most beloved presidents. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964 shortly after Kennedy's assassination, and over the years it has become one of the most collected coins in American history. While the 1997 half dollar may not seem old by collector standards, it still holds some remarkable value. Let's talk about what makes this particular coin so valuable in the collector's market. One key feature to look for is the D mint mark on the obverse side of the coin just below Kennedy's neck. This mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. Although 1997 Kennedy half dollars were minted in large quantities at both the Denver and Philadelphia mints, finding one in excellent condition with no wear and tear is quite rare. Collectors place a high value on pristine examples, especially those with sharp details, no signs of wear, and a brilliant luster. When assessing the value of any coin, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless mint state coin. For the 1997 D Kennedy half dollar to fetch a high price, it would need to be in mint state condition with a grade of MS 67 or higher. Coins with a lower grade or visible wear won't reach anywhere near the top value. In fact, most circulated Kennedy half dollars from 1997 are worth only a few dollars due to their condition. However, a pristine example in high mint state could indeed bring in an impressive price. Some high-grade specimens are thought to be worth as much as $1.3 million if they're in perfect mint condition with exceptional eye appeal. Another factor that can add value to the 1997 D Kennedy half dollar is any unique errors or variations that may have occurred during the minting process. Error coins are highly sought after in the collecting community because they're unique and often one of a kind. Some types of errors that collectors look for include double dies off-center strikes and other unusual features caused by mistakes during the minting process. If you happen to come across a 1997 D Kennedy half dollar with a visible minting error, you may be holding on to a highly valuable piece. Let's also talk about rarity. While the 1997 D Kennedy half dollar was not made in limited numbers, most coins from this year have been circulated and show signs of wear. Coins with little to no circulation wear are much harder to find and it's these well-preserved examples that catch the attention of serious collectors. To reach a value of $1.3 million, the coin would not only need to be in top condition, but also have some unique features such as an error or a perfect mint strike. So how can you find out if your 1997 D Kennedy half dollar is worth more than face value? Start by checking its condition. If your coin has significant wear or scratches, it's likely to have only a small value above face value, if anything. But if it appears to be in mint condition, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC provide an official grade and certification which can help increase the coin's value in the market. A high-grade coin certified by a reputable grading service is much more attractive to collectors and can command a higher price. Now let's say you have a 1997 D Kennedy half dollar that looks promising. What's the best way to sell it? First, consider reaching out to a professional coin dealer or attending a coin show where you can get an expert opinion on its value. Online marketplaces like eBay can also be an option, but keep in mind that selling valuable coins online requires caution, as you want to make sure you're working with reputable buyers. Coin auctions, especially those run by major auction houses, are another great place to sell rare coins, as they attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for special pieces. In conclusion, the 1997 D Kennedy half dollar is a fascinating coin with potential to be worth significantly more than its face value. Although most examples from this year won't reach the $1.3 million mark, coins in pristine condition with a high grade or unique error can command impressive prices. We're diving into an incredible topic, the 1983 P-Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar coin, that's causing a major buzz in the coin collecting world. Did you know this particular coin might be worth up to a jaw-dropping $1.6 million? That's right. Let's dive in and explore why this coin is so special, how to identify it, and what you should look for to see if you have one of these valuable pieces sitting in your collection. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his assassination. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the coin quickly became a symbol of national pride. Initially minted in 90% silver, the coin's composition was eventually changed to a copper-nickel clad in 1971 due to rising silver prices. The Kennedy half dollar has remained a significant piece for collectors. But why exactly is the 1983 P-Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar so special? In 1983, the Philadelphia Mint produced the Kennedy half dollar, with millions of them entering circulation. However, not every 1983 half dollar was created equal. This year's P-Mint coins are rare due to a combination of unique circumstances and minting anomalies. While millions were produced, most were released into circulation where they experienced wear and tear. Today, finding a high-grade, well-preserved 1983 P-Mint Kennedy half dollar is incredibly difficult, which is why pristine examples have become so valuable. So, what makes these coins so valuable? There are three main factors we need to consider: rarity, condition, and demand. Let's break these down one by one. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of Kennedy half dollars in 1983, few of them remain in perfect condition. Coins that were distributed into circulation faced heavy use, making it extremely rare to find an example in near-perfect condition today. This scarcity in high-grade condition is what drives up the coin's value. For collectors, condition is everything. The 1983 P. Kennedy half dollar is especially valuable in higher grades, with flawless coins reaching astronomical prices. Coins graded at MS67 or MS68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation are the most sought-after examples. For context, a 1983 P-Mint Kennedy half dollar in MS68 grade fetched over $1.6 million at auction. That level of preservation, without visible scratches or wear, is almost impossible to find in coins that have been in circulation. And finally, demand. The Kennedy half dollar holds sentimental value and historical significance. It's not just another coin. It represents a time in American history that people still remember and cherish. This demand among collectors adds significant value to these rare high-grade coins. Now, if you're wondering whether you might have a valuable 1983 P. Kennedy half dollar, here's what to look for. Start by checking the mint mark. The 1983 P half dollar will have a small letter P located above the date on the obverse side of the coin, right under Kennedy's portrait. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint. Next, Assess the condition of the coin. Coins with visible scratches, marks, or where likely won't reach the high grades necessary to fetch 6 or 7 figures. Look closely for any imperfections. A coin in MS67 or MS68 grade will have no visible scratches or marks, even under magnification. Finally, consider having your coin graded by a professional service like the PCGS or NGC if you think it might be in exceptional condition. These services provide an official grade for your coin, which is essential if you're considering selling it. High-grade examples certified by these companies are the ones that collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for. One of the reasons the 1983 P. Kennedy half dollar has been valued at over $1.6 million is because it represents one of the finest examples of this year's mintage. For collectors, owning the highest grade of any coin is like owning a piece of perfection, and they're willing to pay a premium to acquire it. We're diving into the world of Kennedy half-dollar coins, focusing on one of the rarest and most valuable varieties, the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar with the Denver Mint mark. Believe it or not, this coin could be worth up to an incredible $1.5 million. That's right, a single half-dollar coin from 1992 could be the ticket to a massive payday for anyone lucky enough to find it. Before we jump into the details of what makes this coin so valuable, let's quickly talk about the background of the Kennedy half-dollar. Introduced in 1964 after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination, this coin was an immediate tribute to his memory and quickly became a collector's favorite. Over the years, these coins have continued to capture the public's interest, and certain rare varieties have become incredibly valuable. One of the top coins on that list is the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar.so. What is it about the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar that makes it so valuable? The first factor is its scarcity. Unlike some other coins that were produced in larger quantities, the 1992 Kennedy half-dollars had a relatively low mintage. Coins minted in Denver carry the D Mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. However, even among the 1992 D coins, there's a very limited number that exhibit a specific combination of qualities that set them apart from the rest. These special 1992 D Kennedy half-dollars are rare for several reasons. Some of these coins have what collectors call a proof-like finish. A proof-like finish is characterized by a mirror-like shine on the surface of the coin, which is unusual for circulation coins. This unique luster is typically only seen on proof coins, which are made using special dies and are not intended for general circulation. However, a small number of these 1992 D half-dollars were struck with this mirror-like quality, creating an extremely rare variation that has collectors across the country on the hunt. Another crucial factor is the condition of the coin. To fetch top dollar, or potentially even reach that $1.5 million value, the coin must be in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have never been used in circulation are much more valuable because they don't have the same wear and tear as those that have been handled by the public. For the 1992 D half-dollar, the best examples will have a high grade, indicating they are essentially flawless with no scratches, dents, or other imperfections. Now, how do you know if you have one of these valuable 1992 D Kennedy half-dollars? The first step is to check the mint mark. Look on the right side of President Kennedy's neck, just above the date. If you see a small D mint mark, you know it was minted in Denver. But remember, not all 1992 D half-dollars are worth millions. It's the combination of the D mint mark, proof-like finish, and top-notch condition that make this coin so valuable. If you think you might have a 1992 D half-dollar with a proof-like finish in uncirculated condition, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A high-grade coin that has been certified by one of these agencies will attract more interest from serious collectors and can command a much higher price at auction. Beyond the condition and unique finish, there's one more factor that adds to the intrigue of the 1992 D Kennedy half-dollar: the chance of finding a double die variety. A double die error occurs when the coin's design appears to be doubled, giving it a unique, often blurry appearance in specific areas, like the date or lettering. Double die errors are highly sought after by collectors, and if you have a 1992 D half-dollar with this feature, it could substantially increase its value. In recent years, interest in the Kennedy half-dollar series has been on the rise, and demand for rare varieties like the 1992D with proof-like qualities continues to soar. In auction houses across the country, rare Kennedy half dollars are fetching record-breaking prices, and the 1992D is right up there with the best of them. Imagine finding one of these coins in your collection or even stumbling upon it in a roll of half dollars from the bank. That's the dream for many collectors, and it's a thrill that keeps the coin collecting community going. To wrap up, if you have a 1992D Kennedy half dollar, take a close look at its condition, mint mark, and overall appearance. It may just be a regular half dollar, or it could be a rare piece that's worth getting evaluated. With a potential value of $1.5 million, it's definitely worth the effort. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and insights. We're diving into an iconic and rare gem from the 1970s that might just be hiding in your collection. The 1974 No Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar. This coin has surprised collectors and enthusiasts alike, as some of these coins are reported to be worth up to $1.6 million on the market today. In this video, we'll uncover what makes this 1974 Kennedy half dollar so valuable, how to identify it, and what specific features to look for if you hope to strike it big with one of these coins. Let's jump in and discover the secrets behind this rare and potentially life-changing coin. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. The coin quickly became popular due to its commemorative design and sentimental value. But by the 1970s, the composition of the half dollar had shifted from silver to a copper-nickel blend, making these coins less valuable in terms of metal content. However, some rare varieties, like the 1974 No Mint Mark half dollar, have found a unique place in collectors' hearts and their wallets. So what exactly makes the 1974 No Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar so special? It all comes down to rarity and certain unique characteristics found on a handful of these coins. The No Mint Mark designation is important to note. The majority of Kennedy half dollars from 1974 were minted in either Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco and carry a small letter indicating where they were produced. However, a very limited number of these coins were minted in Philadelphia without any mint mark, making them far rarer and more valuable to collectors. This particular variety is often identified as a special proof or error coin, meaning it wasn't intended to be released in general circulation. The lack of a mint mark alone sets it apart from typical half dollars of the time period. But there's another layer that has driven its value up to as high as $1.6 million. A unique double die error on some coins. The double die error is a result of misalignment during the minting process, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. This doubling is most visible on the obverse or front side of the coin, specifically in the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1974. These details appear slightly doubled, making the coin look almost like it has a shadow effect on certain letters and numbers. Spotting this error can be challenging without a magnifying glass or close inspection, since the doubling is often subtle. But if you happen to find one of these rare 1974 Kennedy half dollars with a double die error and no mint mark, you might be in possession of a coin worth an impressive amount. Now, you're probably wondering how to check if your 1974 Kennedy half dollar might be one of these rare treasures. First, examine the coin closely to see if it has no mint mark at all, since Philadelphia minted coins from this year typically lack a mint mark. You're already one step closer if your coin has this feature. Next, take a close look at the inscriptions on the obverse side, especially "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Look for any doubling or shadow-like effects around the edges of the letters. If you notice any doubling, your coin could be a rare double die variety. Once you've identified these features, it's essential to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated. Many collectors turn to the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or NGC. These organizations can verify the authenticity of the error and assign a grade, which is crucial for determining the coin's true market value. Coins with high grades, especially those in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, are significantly more valuable. For instance, a mint state grade MS 65 or higher can greatly increase the market value of the coin. Coins with confirmed double die errors that are also in mint condition are highly sought after and can fetch staggering prices at auction due to their rarity. Imagine the excitement of finding one of these coins in your collection, or even in loose change. These rare 1974 Kennedy half dollars with the no mint mark and double die error are more than just valuable. They're pieces of American history. Holding one of these coins is like holding a story from the past, and the possibility of it being worth up to $1.6 million only adds to the thrill. So if you're a collector, or even if you're just curious about the value of coins in your pocket, take a moment to inspect any 1974 Kennedy half dollars you come across. You might be holding on to a true treasure with historical significance and substantial value. Remember, the coin world is full of surprises and treasures waiting to be discovered. Keep an eye out, and who knows, you could be the next person to strike it rich with a rare and valuable coin. We're exploring an incredible piece that has collectors buzzing: the 1973 no-mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar coin. Believe it or not, one of these coins could be worth an astounding $1.7 million. That's right, a single half-dollar coin could turn into a small fortune. But what makes this coin so valuable? Let's find out. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar is a special coin for collectors, especially in its no-mint mark variety. This coin was released over 50 years ago, and it's part of the Kennedy half dollar series that began in 1964. Named in honor of President John F. Kennedy, this series of coins quickly became popular. But not every 1973 half dollar is worth millions. What you need to look for are specific features that make certain coins so valuable. First, let's talk about the significance of the no-mint mark. For those who are new to coin collecting, a mint mark is a small letter on the coin that tells you which U.S. mint facility produced it. Coins made in Philadelphia typically have no mint mark, while those from other facilities like Denver and San Francisco usually have a small D or S. However, the 1973 no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollar stands out because these coins are rare in top condition. It's this rarity, combined with a few other factors, that can drive their value up to $1.70 million. Now you might be wondering, what exactly should you look for in a 1973 no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollar if you want to find one that's worth a fortune? Well, it all comes down to condition and grading. Coins that are in perfect, uncirculated condition, which collectors call mint state, are the ones that fetch the highest prices. A top-graded coin with no signs of wear, no scratches, and full details in the design is what really excites collectors. In fact, only a handful of these coins have been found in such pristine condition. So if you're lucky enough to come across one, you could be holding a gold mine in your hands. One of the key elements to look for is a strong strike, meaning all the details on the coin are crisp and clear. In particular, the hairlines on President Kennedy's portrait should be sharp and well-defined, with no signs of fading. Additionally, check for a nice, smooth luster on the surface of the coin. This bright, mirror-like finish is a good indicator that the coin has not been handled much over the years. The next important factor is rarity. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar had a large mintage with millions produced. However, few have survived in top-notch condition without a mint mark. This makes them highly sought after by collectors, especially those who want to add a rare piece to their collection. The fewer coins in top-grade quality, the more valuable they become. But why would a 1973 half dollar without a mint mark ever be worth $1.7 million? It all comes down to the law of supply and demand. As more collectors enter the market, they're willing to pay a premium to own something unique, something that stands out from the millions of standard half dollars out there. Over the years, demand for pristine no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollars has only increased, and that drives up their market value. If you're wondering where to find one of these coins, the best places to look are in old coin collections, estate sales, or even in pocket change if you're incredibly lucky. However, finding one in such high-grade condition is extremely rare, and that's why it can fetch such an impressive price. So there you have it. The 1973 no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollar is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With a potential value of up to $1.7 million, it's a coin that every collector dreams of finding. Remember, though, that condition is key. Only the highest quality examples are worth the big bucks, so keep your eyes open for any no-mint Mark Kennedy half dollars that might come your way. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on valuable coins you may have in your own collection. We'll be back soon with more insights on rare finds and the surprising value hidden in your change.